guys, welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. I'm Greg, and this is one drop-dead gorgeous 2009 Viper. Now, in 2009, they only made about 660 of these. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. Only 15 blue ones, and only 2 of them with white stripes. I mean, this thing just lights up the room. The blue paint is absolutely gorgeous. Those white stripes really set it off, and they only made 2 of them, guys. 600 horses under the hood, looking sweet as can be. I mean, this is one of those cars that looks like a race car. Well, basically, it is a race car. That's what they built it to be. And this one's only got, I think it was 1,350 miles. So barely been driven, but driven enough that you know the car's in good working order. Those chrome wheels are also just as slick as can be. You can see those big Viper brakes in there. And then check out the interior. Everybody that knows me knows I like black interior, and it's mostly black in there. It's got some blue accents in there. We got blue stitching in the seats. And these things are just so fun, man. Just amazing pieces. They really knocked it out of the park when they did these cars. I mean, they really knew what they were doing. Chrysler, I mean, they're making big horsepower cars, they're making race cars, they're making drag cars. I mean, they're holding the record in a lot of different areas, man. Super, super cool. And what I like about it is if you want to make this your daily driver, and that's exactly what I would do, you can go to the grocery store. You can probably get $150 worth of groceries back here, or you can get your golf clubs back there. They really, really knew what they were doing when they put this car together. I tell you what, she is a beauty. Now at Vanguard Motor Sales, we do not do any consignment whatsoever. That means we own this car. We have a whole team of buyers that constantly, all day long, 7 days a week, are looking for cars. We look at them in periodicals. We look at them on the internet. We look at them everywhere. We go to car shows. We travel all over the United States and inspect these cars in person so you don't have to. It is Viper time. Let's take this baby for a ride. I tell you what, a couple years ago, I had a similar blue car with white stripes. You want to talk about an attention getter? And of course, I think I've already told you, there are only 2 of these that are this color with these white stripes. Real low production number on the Viper in 2009, only 660 of them. Can you believe that? Tell you what, I'd have built 6 million of these things and they'd have sold every one of them. A lot of people want to know why they don't still build the Viper, and I tell you what, I don't know why they don't still build the Viper. Hell, they could put a Hellcat motor in it like they did every other car on the planet. Can you imagine this thing with a Hellcat motor in it? Or even better, maybe they put a Elephant motor in it. Really doesn't need it. I mean, it's got 600 horse now. It's unique as heck. I tell you, the V10, just super, super cool car here. And we can deliver it anywhere in the world. You just call Tom. He'll make it real easy for you. He'll take care of all the paperwork, the whole 9 yards. Just give him a call. He'll tell you just how easy it is to park this little dream in your driveway. Upshifting, downshifting good. It is a 6-speed transmission. And then down here on the dash, all the gauges are fit so you can see everything real nice and easy. We got the tach and the speedo here in the middle. And she's showing 1,359 miles right now. As long as I don't drive it home, which I'll tell you what, I'm tempted. I love this car. Those miles are going to be real close to that. Do a little test drive on it here and there. So it might have a couple more miles on it when we park this Dream in Your Drive. Now we're right outside the Motor City here in Plymouth, Michigan, and we're gonna put this thing up on the lift and show you just how pretty the bottom side is too. Can you believe somebody drove this car 1,350 miles and never took that little piece of plastic off the steering wheel? I'm like, oh, I want to take it off. A lot of years, not very many miles, but a lot of years. I'd have peeled that sucker off the second I got in here. So we're headed back to the shop right now. We're gonna get it up on the lift. We're gonna show you everything. And don't forget, make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel and tell all your buddies that we get in new cars every day. So you really gotta keep a close eye on our YouTube channel. Stick with us, we're going on the lift. We are underneath the Viper now, and obviously well kept throughout the years. I mean, this is a 2009 model and it looks brand new under here. Beautiful. I mean, look at that aluminum. Shiny, looking sweet, just like it's brand new. Of course, it's got the badass independent suspension on the back, disc brakes out there, big sway bar. I mean, everything looking sweet on this thing, man. Just absolutely cool as can be. I mean, again, it's 2009. A lot of the new cars look like this, but I mean, 2009, that's a long time ago, guys. That's what, sneaking up on 14 years ago. And then we've got the badass manual transmission. Then we got this gigantic oil pan on this 10-cylinder. Looking sweet, 8.2 liters, baby. She is amazing. Up front here, everything is clean as can be. Also, I still see some paper tags on the shocks. We got gigantic brakes up front here. Now the nose is in beautiful shape. I've got a couple of really, really faint scratches on this side. Looks like it might have touched something one time. So keep this nose off the curb. Now this car is about 3 feet longer than you think when you're sitting in the driver's seat. So make sure you stay way back from that curb. And then we got these Viper wheels and tires, man. Look at that wheel. And look at the polish on that aluminum. Absolutely gorgeous. Now these are Michelin's. Let's see if I could find the size, I'd tell you. 275, 35, 18s up front. And then those gigantic Viper calipers slowing this baby down. All 600 horsepower of it. As you look down the side there, that rocker panel, all the paint there, everything looking sweet. Those floorboards looking sweet. I mean, just everything about this thing is just amazing. And then out back, big footprint back here, big horsepower, big footprint. 345, 30, 19s back here. Again, those big ass Viper brakes. And right there, that's where the music's coming out. Unfortunately, these things stock didn't make a lot of noise. One of the things that I'd probably do is make sure I made some more noise. I might cut down on that muffler a little bit. You can make that decision for yourself. Let's get under the hood. Under the hood here, the first thing that hits me is I knew it didn't sound right when it came out of my mouth. I said 8.2 liter. I shortchanged it a little bit. 8.4 liter, V10, baby. Now this thing has got power brakes, power steering, air conditioning, all the comforts of home in a 600 horsepower race car, guys. You can see how nice and clean everything under here is. I mean, you'd swear that this thing just rolled off the assembly line back in 2009. I tell you what, it's like a little time machine, time capsule, whatever you want to call it. She is gorgeous and a blast to drive. I tell you what, you lay into the accelerator on this thing, it sets you back in the seat and puts a big smile on your face. At least it does for me. So give us a call at 248-974-9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this little dream in your driveway.